What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I am Dat Dude, and in today's video I have a honest review for you guys about Starstock, where you can buy and sell sport cards. I've had multiple videos on my channel about Starstock, so I thought that it was only right that I would give you guys my honest opinion. You don't want to miss it. Maybe some disappointing information for you, but I'm going to give you the honest truth about Starstock. Make sure if you are new, please subscribe, drop a like, and let's get into the video. Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys about my honest opinion, honest review, and before I say this, I want to go ahead and start it off by saying I am not a negative person. I'm not someone that just bashes companies on my channel. I'm not someone who just talks bad about specific websites or platforms or anything like that. But in today's video, I'm afraid that I'm going to have to talk a little bit negative about Starstock. And it's not something that I want to do, but it's something that I feel like I need to do and should do in order to save you all from running into the same problem that I had when I submitted my cards to Starstock and with my experience with Starstock. So it's going to be brutally honest, just letting you know that. Alright, so with that being said, I'm not very happy with Starstock right now. So I sent in about 100 cards to Starstock, and these are all cards that I felt pretty strongly that they were in good condition. They weren't just crap cards or anything like that. So, you know, I was going to send them in, trying to get max value for these cards when I'm going to be selling these cards. And so I sent them in, and if you don't know, if you haven't watched my past videos on how Starstock works, they grade their their cards when they receive them. So they give it a grade A, B, or C. And okay, I'm good with that. If I send in a card with a banged up corner or that is just so terribly offlined, I'm 100% fine with getting a C or getting a B or something like that. But the cards that I sent in, they were not crazy bad. And I kid you not, 90% of the cards that I sent in, they got B's, and some of them got C's. So I don't really know, and they say on their website how they grade and all this stuff, but in my opinion, there's no way that some of these cards that I sent in should get B's, much less a C. And with that being said, I had some Topps Chrome baseball cards get graded C's. And if you know anything about Topps Chrome baseball, or really Topps Chrome in general, these are not retro cards or anything like that. It was literally 2020 Topps Chrome, straight out of the pack, into a top loader. And some of these cards got C's, ladies and gentlemen. Topps Chrome is if you look at Luis Roberts' Topps Chrome at PSA, there are a ton of PSA 10s. Topps Chrome is a very quality product. You don't find many mistakes in Topps Chrome. And so that's why I sent those in thinking, you know, these should get A's and should be fine. And I was just going to sell them that way. If I wanted these cards to be graded heavily, I would have sent them all into PSA and tried to get 10s. But sending them to Starstock, in my opinion, and I feel like in the sport card market, the opinion around this is these are raw cards. At the end of the day, they're raw cards, and we're not trying to get PSA 10s on a raw card, or we would send it in. I'm very, very disappointed in Starstock, and I've tried to call them multiple times. Some of my cards are lost. Some of my cards, I sent in a couple cards that were not able to go on to Starstock, and I did that on purpose just to see what they would do. I didn't get an email or anything like that telling me, hey, your cards are not available to go on the website. This is what you can do. I know that you can see that in the fine print and read about that, but I still think that they should say something about that in an email. And also, while I'm on that point, I sent these in middle of January, and I kid you not, it was over a month that these cards got submitted in. And I get it. The sport card world is completely backed up in everything. But in my opinion, I think you should get more workers or have a little quicker process when you're grading a raw card. And keeping it graded as a raw card, it should be a lot quicker turnaround time, especially when you're calling yourself a day trading platform for sport cards. Because it really takes away the fact of someone buying a card on eBay and trying to sell it as a raw card on Starstock. It's going to be a month or two that you're going to have to wait to flip that card. I think it's better to go ahead and buy a raw card off of eBay and sell it off eBay. eBay is better than Starstock at this moment in my mind. And I said it the other way around in my other video, and I think I jumped the gun, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm just trying to be honest as possible right here with this review and kind of give you guys the real picture about Starstock and what you need to know when sending it in. And again, I'm trying to save you guys with this process. And I'll give you an example. So I sent in a Michael Porter Jr. Prism, and it's his rookie card, all rookie cards on Starstock, just so you know. So yes, I did not think it was a 10, but it got it graded out a B. It didn't have any flaws on the surface. It didn't have, the centering was good, the corners were good, and so I sent it in to Starstock. I wasn't going to grade it. Starstock was selling for more as a grade A than you could sell it on eBay, but it graded out a B. And I think the price point difference is like $90 at this point in time for a Starstock A in Michael Porter Jr. Of his Prism, and a B is like $35. That's a $50 at least difference in what I can sell a card for. And with all of my Topps Chrome baseball cards, a majority of them got Bs. And they went from being worth like $10 a piece to like 50 cents a piece, 25 cents a piece. So I'm losing money. Every single card that goes from an A to a B, I'm losing money. Another situation, I mentioned about the Topps Chrome. I sent in 5 Markelle Fultz Prism rookies, all of them well-centered. No surface issues, no corner flaws. Every single one of those cards got a B. Okay? I mean, I get if one of them gets a B, if you want to be that picky about it. But all 5 of those getting Bs, that's terrible. And those card values are way low now on Starstock. I'm going to be getting those cards back. I'd rather sell them on eBay. And I'd rather sell 90% of the cards that I sent in on eBay rather than on Starstock. The only cards I would ever send into Starstock again would be random small name rookies that may pop off for one game and you can sell them and you don't really care about the card. I would not send any of your good cards into Starstock at all. And I would love, personally, if you have sent in cards to Starstock and you've seen this same situation, or maybe you haven't, I would love to hear your thoughts on it and your experience on Starstock, because I think there needs to be some honest reviews out there about this company and about what they're doing. I almost feel that it's a scam. And I hate to say that, but I almost feel like it's a scam. You can send in a great card, and it goes from being a $10 card to a 50-cent card. To get that card back, you have to pay an additional 50 cents to get that card, plus $5. $5 shipping fee for however many cards you want, but you have to pay 50 cents per card. So I'm going to be paying a lot more money to get these cards back. I'm not letting them have my cards for 10 cents. And that's why I think it's slightly a scam. They get these cards, great condition, selling them for 10 cents a piece, 15 cents a piece. It's not worth it. Keep your cards in your hands. If you want to buy on Starstock and flip on Starstock, that's fine, but I would not recommend sending your cards into Starstock from raw and letting them grade them. They do a poor job of grading. And yes, I am a little salty at this moment, but there's no way that this many cards were graded or should have been graded as a B or a C. A C should be a freaking rip through the card or a bend on the card when you're talking about a graded company that just grades raw cards. I mean, it's brutal. I had a lot of Mosaics that I sent in. Literally, like every single Mosaic got a B. Mosaic is another card that is a pretty high quality card, not necessarily high value, but high quality, and you can tell if a card is just completely smashed or damaged or something like that. Centering is pretty hard to tell on Mosaic. Every single Mosaic that I sent in was a B. I'm not even kidding. Every single Mosaic I sent in was a B. And this is orange fluorescence or the green Mosaics. These are like the premium of this Mosaic. They were all Bs. So, I mean, you tell me what you think. You tell me if I'm being too harsh. Please tell me if I'm wrong. I would love to hear it in the comments. I know this video will get viewed by maybe 100 people, and I hope that I get some comments and some feedback on this topic. I think it's a joke. I really do, and I would never send my cards into Starstock again, and I hope that you wouldn't either. I would not do that. So, just trying to give my honest opinion. With that being said, if they are grading this hard on cards, I think that it's almost a good idea to buy a grade A Starstock card from Starstock and get it shipped back to you for 50 cents. It should 100% be a PSA 10 from how they are grading it. You should get no PSA 9s from Starstock if you're buying a Starstock grade A. And that's just my opinion. I think personally for grading raw cards, 10 and 9 should be a grade A. And then, you know, if you want to give B's and C's to others, that's fine. But with how I saw these great cards that I sent in get graded B's, I think you should buy all the grade A cards you can, and you should just guarantee yourself that you're going to have a PSA 10 when you receive it in the mail. And if you don't, you should definitely reach out to them and say, how are you guys grading? When you send cards in, you're grading it brutally hard, and when you send cards back, I mean, you should be getting PSA 10s. I mean, that's just straight up, that's the facts, and I try to be as real as possible with you guys, and I hate that this is a negative video. I don't do this very often, but again, I felt like it was only right with the videos that I've posted in the past to share my opinion about Starstock. I hate to be like that. I know it's a new company, but something needs to change with the grading process to make it quicker and to make it more reliable on what grade you're getting in these situations. But that's all I have for you today, guys. I appreciate you for being here. Please drop a like, subscribe if this was helpful. More videos to come. It's a great time to buy sport cards. Investing in sport cards is smart, and that's pretty much it. So I'm out. Peace.